What is up, Bearded Nation? Allek from Bearded Collectibles here, coming to you with our episode 23 podcast. Crazy 23 episodes in. It's another day in paradise. As always, I'm with my co-host here, Tony.
What's up, guys?
And special co-host tonight, the one, the only. What's your name again?
James.
This fucking guy.
How you doing, James? It's been a while since you've been back in the store.
Yeah.
You fell pretty miserably at Pansy. I'm kidding. You actually did pretty good.
Just so bad at that.
Did pretty good in Pansy. He just a little background about James. He did Pansy. He quit that for Pokemon, right? When
He
Pansy
quit that because Pansy died.
Pansy
Yeah,
died. Yeah, it was gone.
and now he's quitting Pokemon.
Yep.
While you wear a Pokemon shirt.
I still like Pokemon. That's not going to stop happening.
Okay, to play some Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So you've been currently playtesting a few things, and we're going to get started here with the agenda. But first and foremost, guys, be sure to like and subscribe to us on Facebook. That's the best way to get in contact with us. Any questions, you can post them in the comments down below on the YouTube video or in Facebook as well. And Tony and I can both see those questions. BC Gaming Podcast. So don't forget about that. Let's actually do the agenda backwards. Since you're a new player, right?
Mm.
So far, 2 sets in, how do you feel about the game so far?
So, when I first got into it, I thought the game was a little too quick, and then I found out I'm just terrible, and I was trying to combo too quickly, and you need a lot of patience to play the game properly. You can't just play things to play things. You're not just playing dudes on curve. There's a lot of intricacies and a lot of things you need to play more efficiently than you would normally play in other card games. You have to manage your resources very wisely in this game. And that's something I did not take into account when I jumped into it. So it's a little different than pretty much every other card game I've played.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different. I mean, it is Dragon Ball, first of all. It's one of those things where it's at first, I didn't know exactly, like, one of the things I struggled with at the beginning was when to attack, when to stop. And it's funny, it's very interesting after seeing, like, all these regionals play out, when players attack and when they don't. Because you kind of, some players I feel like are too aggressive, other players I feel are too hesitant to going for the kill shot. Because they want to make sure they get that kill shot. Because in regionals, it's best of 3. And locals, some locals do best of 1. I know here Bearded, if it's the weekdays, best of 1s. On the weekends, we do best of 3. But that's all going to change when set 3 comes out.
Wait, why?
Because the game is going to be so much more faster now.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna test it out. We're gonna test it out for the first few.
In theory, it's kind of
in theory, exactly.
Okay. I thought it was like an official thing that it.
No. But one of the things we were talking about yesterday as a new player when it comes to promos. I know we all know how much Tony loves talking about promos, but we're not talking about prices today to an extent. Promos to me are not necessary in like the top 3 decks.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So
I think that every promo has a spot in a deck, but it's a very niche thing. It's not necessary for any decks by any means.
So it's better now than it was, but like you can't play Goku Black without Goku Black promo.
You're not wrong, but wait,
you can't play Broly without the Broly promo.
Are you saying that it's better now because of the stack of promos I have sitting over there to our right?
I mean, that's a big benefit.
Now, we do know some stores don't have the accessibility like we have here at Bearded. Are you still saying because it's more widely accessible with all these programs and especially with the regionals?
Well, that's the biggest thing because if you look, like set 1, Broly was like $100.
Yes.
So people want to play Broly because like...
Wasn't Goku the highest one?
Yeah, which is weird because no deck ever played that card.
That's what we were talking about last night.
Does not see like any play at all.
Cards like booty. I mean, it might just be fanboyism for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but like realistically, the one they printed in set 2 is way better, and even the blue one from the starter is better for Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah.
I don't want to say better, but the one in set 2 is better.
But as a new player, I mean, take us through it because I mean, you're coming into this, you're diving in right before set 3 comes out, which is next week. Holy shit, guys! Next week is going to be a crazy
1 week
week
before the Final Fantasy pre-release.
Yeah, but we won't talk about that right now.
They're just like piggybacking each other. It's been since the game came out.
Yeah, a huge thing in pretty much every game I've ever played, Magic, Pokemon, Pansy even, net decking is a major thing. And when you see these top 8 decks and these top 32 decks that are playing all these promos, you immediately assume, oh, this deck's going to underperform if I don't have these promos, when it's just not the case. Sometimes people are just playing them because they have the card. Like,
exactly.
It's not even, like, Kale is not a promo.
And she's a $28 card.
Yeah, that card is insane.
I think the biggest like exception to the rule is the Gohan.
Yeah, the Gohan is very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of have an answer now coming up with Android 13 or whatever. But they get to pick. So if it's late game, it's like, I'll sack my boo. What do you do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
Gohan's got that targeted. He's dead.
Exactly. And you know, as a new player coming in, that's what I like to hear is that, you know, for those of you who have listened throughout the podcast, Tony and I have always, you know, said that promos should have been alt-arts. We all know this. And we were really worried about it affecting new players coming in. James, perfect example, coming in pretty much set 3, and it's not really affecting his card choices per se. Availability maybe because you know if he wants to play for stuff, but the prices on those promos just tanked.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
everything's much cheaper now. Just nice. I mean, I have everything available to me because a few of the people I know are willing to let me borrow whatever I need.
James, get your hands on my cards. Get your hands on my cards. Come back to the podcast.
But regardless, I'm still not playing most of those promos. Right now, in 2 of the decks I've been trying, the only promo I'm playing is Ability Unleashed Gohan in both of those lists. So all the promos, I think, have a place in a deck, but are not 100% necessary. They're not energy-boosted Majin Buu, and I know that's not like a comparison because it's a 1-drop that replaces itself, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a staple that's in every deck. These promos are not staples. They're just good cards.
Well, backing it up, too, since we're still talking about promos, you can't play Ginyu without a set of the promos.
Right.
I mean, you
Well,
can.
that is accurate.
Yeah,
you're
but
just not
who's
gonna-
playing Ginyu right now? Like it goes back to what we
Right,
talked.
but if we get more Ginyu stuff, the deck's just going to get better.
I really hope so because it sucks that just like the cooler deck, you know, one sense of being pretty much kills that deck, and it really sucks.
I mean, it does and it doesn't. If you evolve into Ginyu on turn 4 or whatever, and then combo, you can be way over Zenzubin.
I know, but you could. That's the key word. Could. How many times, you know, if you're facing, for example, and we're gonna talk about Mecha Frieza next. Mecha Frieza on turn 2 has 4 energy. Like you're pretty much on the defensive at that point until you recover.
Yeah, you have to play the long game.
Yeah, so
It's not going to be a long game, though.
Yeah,
Like,
if you
it's not
can
gonna
live.
be.
Yeah. Probably won't. But
I'm
you
just
never-
saying, like, that deck, for one reason, like, it's not seeing play, is that it's so hard to build up those things. One of the promos from Dash Pack, and one's from the Set 2.
set 2 tournament.
Right. But then you need it would probably be 8, 4, and 4.
Yes.
So people aren't even playing the deck.
The other issue I see, I believe the dash pack is once per turn. So it's not like Mecha Frieza where you can do a stupid ability, 7 times a turn and then wreck face.
Yeah.
If you could, I don't know.
I still don't get why he's not once per turn. Every other leader is once per turn.
Yeah, so that's something we're going to talk about next is the Mecha Frieza stuff. So first and foremost, congratulations to Antonio, Team Bearded Player. In store I call him Xeno Twin 2. That's an inside joke. Sometimes he just annoys me, but it's okay. Much love. His deck, he won with Mecha Frieza, and the draws were just ridiculous. Like the stuff I saw on stream, and even other Team Bearded players who were playing Mecha Frieza, it was just ridiculous. Turn 2, 4 energy. Turn 3, 6 energy. Holy shit. 6 energy.
Yeah, I don't want to take away
That's outrageous.
from Antonio or really anyone playing that deck, but there's games that you just are given. There's no way you're going to lose.
Yes.
The cards come out, you put them on the table, and you win the game.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
there's no real, like...
Speaking of Antonio's last match, so it was the final match, game 2. He negated, paid the energy cost with his life, drew another negate, and the guy swung again. He negated with that one.
Oh my god.
It was just crazy. The draws he drew.
Well, when every card in your deck is retarded, it's going to happen. You're going to draw great
Yeah.
cards every time.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's any deck that's just not playing. You're playing cards that are good because you want to win. Like,
But you
no
can like
downside to
stretch
drawing
so
anything.
much by paying a life to get 1 mana. Like it's huge, or even 2 when you flip.
Yes, like it, but yeah, it really needs to be once per turn. 100%. Every other leader, like James, the newest player playing here, a bearded, not a bearded player just yet. He needs to work his way up. But
Anyway.
it's interesting.
Another thing we're talking about fixing Frieza was making it only affect yellow cards. Because the problem with Frieza isn't anything but the blue cards.
Yeah.
It's Zenzu being untap 2 for life. It's objection to be objection.
Well, and this is why I go back to saying that sensu. Every color should have a sensu bean that does something different and can only be used by that color. Like the red pseudo sensu bean, it sucks because you need a sane leader for it to work.
People are talking about Pan Leader. Does she actually do anything? She looked kind of bland to me. I don't even remember what she does.
I don't remember. That's how bland she was.
I didn't take notice of her.
Some
I
people
was
are
going over all the spoilers.
I feel like we're going to
just
sound like
didn't care
idiots in a
about
minute when we see what Pan
I
does.
mean, she might be great, but I
You
don't
want me to pull it up on
being
the-
impressed
I'm
by
going to get
her.
it real quick.
So yeah, and people have been talking about this hit pan combo, and I need to wrap my head around that.
Yeah, no, I saw that, and I was looking at it, and it seems wildly inconsistent. If you have a way to draw it and get it every game, sure, it seems great. But if you don't, then you're just playing nothing, and if there's no way to stop your guys from getting popped, like if you can't stop them from killing your hit or negating your hit or cold bloodlusting your hit, what do? Your combo's dead.
Yeah, and I think that's speculation. And Tony's pulling up the card right now as we
No,
speak.
Pan's good. I don't know, we're retarded.
We're talking about the pan leader or the pan card.
Pan Leader. The card's also retarded. The card's super retarded.
Oh, I know the card's good.
Read
I
what
just
leader
didn't
says.
remember what the
Remind
leader
me.
did.
Refresh my memory.
Auto once per turn when you play a battle card, choose that card, which is worded weird. It gains 5,000 power for the turn. Then, if it's above 20,000, you draw a card. So all your 15Ks say draw a card.
So your Kabas say draw a card.
No, when you play.
No, it's when you play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kaba you
It's not
activate.
as good then. Well, Kaba's not as good.
And then
Which
when
I'm
you
okay
flip,
with.
Kaba's still good though.
Kaba's still good, yes. Card will never be bad. Unless they print a card that says all Kabas do nothing.
her back is the exact same. Or just attack draw card. But she's definitely good.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's
I don't know why I thought she was bad.
Maybe I thought about something else. I don't know. Like, but the hit scenario, like for example, going back to prices, but not promo for SPRs. I guess a buyout occurred and they went up to 50 each
Who?
hit SPR.
Oh yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, Roy and I were talking about that the other day. It's just you can't raise the price of a card based on speculation because you don't know if it's actually gonna be good. Like if that combo comes out and then 3 weeks after release, everyone's like, "Oh wait, this is actually terrible." People bought that card for $50 and then it tanks to 15 to 20. That's bad for the game.
That's
Yeah.
bad for those
It's
people.
bad for the community.
Sounds like Goku Black promo.
Yeah.
I want to build that deck so bad. I just don't want to get the promos.
Well, I have the promos because I bought a few when.
That one guy won last week with Goku Black,
Won what?
a big event.
I mean, last week's event.
Not the one that just passed, but the week before. There's a YouTube video with deck tech and everything.
Oh,
Hmm.
sure. Congrats. I don't know what big event we're talking about.
I don't know. I'll check. Maybe I was just.
Maybe it was a local. Like I didn't hear any 1Ks or anything.
I'll have to double check that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Ah.
Because it also was won by Goku Black, which to me is like a B tier deck at best.
Yeah.
Well, one of the locals, Jermaine, he keeps trying to make it work, and I don't know. At what point do you give up on the deck? Like you pour your heart and soul into a deck. At what point do you just give up on it when
You're
it just
literally
doesn't?
the king of pouring your heart and soul into a deck.
Me?
This is the man that played Red TN,
Fuck yeah,
a
dude.
B tier deck for
B tier is
2.5
probably
sets.
giving it some fucking credit.
Yeah, that's giving it some.
That shit was
It
ridiculous.
is low tier. It is the Fago of
Yeah, it was like goblins.
the Dragon Ball.
It was
fantasy
Goblin.
game. Yeah, it was not good. Wildly inconsistent.
Yo, have you seen the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku?
Yeah,
Yes,
I just saw that. That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
yeah.
Card's good.
It's like better than Dual Attack.
No, there's a lot of surprisingly good things coming out of this next set.
Again, they're trying to make it faster, but you
Yeah.
totally threw me off when you threw out Tien on there.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of. I noticed they're putting a lot of remove power from cards instead of just add it to your own, which adds a little more player interaction, and
What do
I
you
like
mean?
that. We have the I forget what it's called.
Mostly
the
the
M2,
baby guys.
the minus 5,000.
So correct.
Card.
So you brought up a good point. So minus 5,000 and stuff like that. As soon as they lose that and when they reach 0, obviously they die. It's just a game mechanic. It's interesting because this is one of the things I really like about Final Fantasy when you can respond to stuff like that. But what cards in Dragon Ball currently are doing stuff like that you minus a few thousand off your opponent's cards? I haven't seen any.
It's all new stuff.
Yeah, it's all.
But it's a
new.
sub theme for the baby group, whatever they're called, the mutants.
I think that will be a very good deck because if you play it properly, you can just remove threats without actually using any resources.
Like baby from GT?
Card.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
baby from GT. Yeah. So I think that will be a viable deck. I don't know how viable because everything, for the most part, should change in set 3. But I think it's going to be good because you're going to be pseudo-popping things without having to actually pop things. There's the card that minus 10Ks a card and then minus 5Ks their leader. I can't remember what it is right now. But that comboed with the M2, that's minus 15K on a guy that kills most cards. That kills the Trunks, that kills Kabas, that kills a lot of early game threats without having to use any actual resources. Because those are permanents. It's a body and it's a field spell.
I have to look. I thought they were all interfects. So
Yeah, same.
I'm going through
The
the
one
cards.
is tap.
I have to look. That sounds good.
You tap it to minus 5,000.
Why is this Giru?
Yeah.
Why is he exactly like the other one? Am I reading him wrong?
What do you mean like the other one? So Giro, we're talking about it. It's a 2-drop, 2 mana to a red, 12K. He's a super combo card. When you combo this card, what do you mean?
4 less, draw a card. That's it. He's just like Vados. He's not like the other ones that are different. Right? He just does the same exact thing?
Yeah, he doesn't do anything special. 0 specialness to him.
So you could just play him or Vados, whatever you feel like.
Yeah, pretty much.
There might be some kind of synergy. What's
No, I
does he have
mean,
GT or anything?
yeah,
GT.
yeah. So it's probably
It's
just that.
just GT. It's just a synergy thing.
Yeah, but he's
All the other ones have like a special effect. Like
Right.
the
blue one.
The yellow one taps a guy.
Yeah.
Well, he's a starter deck card, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I think he's in the GT starter deck.
Maybe that makes sense. Maybe there's another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll keep looking.
We'll find out next Wednesday, Thursday when I get my stuff and we crack stuff live on the Bearded Collectibles
You're
Twitch
reading
channel.
on Wednesday, and I'll be on my cruise. Ugh.
Wait, when you go on the cruise?
Wednesday.
Are you and Joe on the same cruise?
No, Joe's going later.
Just coincidentally on the same cruise.
What up, Joe? I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about Mecha Freezer earlier. One of the erratas we've obviously mentioned. It should definitely be once per turn, 100%.
Yeah, no question.
That shit is so broken.
Yeah.
The problem isn't that it's broken. The problem is that
The way it's rolled.
you can just win the game with 0 effort.
I am a new player, and I don't think it's okay, because I have literally seen players on turn 1 be at 4 mana and awaken before their opponent gets a turn. There's not much you can do against that at that point. You're like, all right, I'll play a mana and I'll play an energy boosted Majin Buu. I'll draw a card. You go ahead, I guess.
So I play my 5th energy
Yeah.
and my 25k double strike. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it's not right.
We could just take it to the extreme and make it once per game. That's fine too. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right. Just make them completely unplayable.
Yeah. You get your one objection in, and then you call it quits.
Negate the card afterwards.
So I think if these guys weren't mutants from GT that I hate, I might actually play this deck.
Which one? Let me see.
It's all of them, just like the negative guys we were just talking about.
Oh, those guys?
Yeah,
That
just-
transform together? Kind of
They're like robots, and just because they're GT, they just I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
about
they.
Topo though. Topo's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that card's good.
Yeah. So.
Things that stood out the most were the Gokus and the Boos to me from the next set. They're all like larger drops for the most part, but they all have insane effects. And I think that's going to be a lot of what we see in the next set.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to play Ultra Instinct Goku.
Yeah.
Again, if you don't know what UI is, go watch the anime. You have no excuse. It's literally on the Dragon Ball page. So that's that. That was a surprise they posted because I guess they wanted to help out Crunchy or whoever else they give their videos to stop from crashing on Saturday from US. Because it's ridiculous. Here at B-Ray, we watch it every Saturday night, and it sucks when it doesn't work. Because then we got resorts to YouTube or stuff like that, and not the best quality. So, again, if you haven't caught up with Dragon Ball Super, it's on the DBS-card game site. Go watch it.
But you have to play a Machine Mutant Leader. Baby's Subdual.
What's up?
You just take a dude.
What do you mean? Oh, you take one of their dudes?
At 15 or less. You can. So this combos really well, actually, because you could target one of their better guys with negative power and then take him with this.
Yeah. You're playing Priest.
Yeah.
Lowering their attack and stealing their
negative
dudes.
attack, give me your bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Potentially, if it works.
Card got a lot better after we thought about that.
Yeah.
That's the field spell I was talking about.
Yeah,
You
so
tap it to minus 5k.
there's also certain things we got to be careful about talking on the podcast because
This pings 5Ks.
April 14th, 15th, whenever the next ARG regional is, San Jose, Bearded Collectibles will be there, so we got to be careful what we talk about on the podcast. So going forward, if you hear very limited to no deck reviews or deck suggestions, it's because we have a few guys that are testing in the lab. We're all testing. We're going to be there to represent Bearded Collectibles. Team Bearded will be there at San Jose. I'm excited for that. I can't wait. I'm actually going to go back out to an ARG. I'm flying out there. We're getting a big party house, I guess. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't burn the place down.
What a story. Oh, God.
Wait. So if they burn the place down and I have to technically pay for it on my Amex, I get the points for that.
Yeah, you get a good amount of points for that. That's
I
not
gotta
bad.
pay it though, but
Yeah.
So one of the things. What's up?
I'm just looking at cards. Spirit Bomb Goku, the blue one.
Yes.
Yes.
That's one of the ones I was talking
You
about.
could play him instead of UI for the OTK with the Goku chain. But then you're really going in because you combo your energy away.
Yeah. One of the things, like, who was it? Roy didn't know about the black negate.
I still don't know about the black.
It just when you negate, you can choose to discard 2 cards and put it back in your hand.
No, it costs 1
Oh, yeah.
mana.
It's mastery.
Yes.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know what mastery is, it's a mechanic from the Naruto card game where you could pay an extra effect in order to get a card back to your hand after you used it.
Thank you, because I thought we were talking about Pansy there for a second.
No.
I was like, what the hell are you guys talking
No,
about?
that is not a mechanic in Pansy.
The Kai deck I think is going to be fun. I want to build that.
There's a few decks that there's 2 decks I'm gonna be testing.
I think the Kai is going to make Goku Black more viable because it's more ramp that's playable, and you're already playing Goasu in that deck.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I really want Goku Black to get back up there. I'm not saying that because I have a lot of Goku Black promos that I bought when they were.
When you thought they were going to go up.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go up.
The card's still good though.
It is really good. Like, it's funny because I heard that Peter Cantani from PPG took out one of my Team Bearded players, Fern, was ripping his energy, evolving. Just rip it, give it to me. I could just imagine Fern right now, just triggered.
Yeah.
Fern gets pretty triggered.
Anytime you lose, like, let's be real, guys. Anytime you lose any energy in this game, it really hurts you. And
Yeah, that's a major setback in this game.
what else blows up energies? Just Goku Black, right? There's nothing else right now that blows up energies, right?
Yes, Zamasu, the big one, the 10 cost.
I think it's okay to
Wow.
keep it that way, though, because nobody likes a land destruction player. Don't be that guy.
I'm building that deck so fast.
But so it's interesting because I haven't seen not one card in this next set with indestructible. And why is that important?
I think it needs to be very limited. That mechanic is fucking stupid.
Yes, and it's very important because, spoiler alert, they're in the anime, they're kind of indestructible. That's all I will say. So I'm liking that they're actually taking stuff from the anime and kind of applying it to the card game. Because can you imagine, this set we had a few more guys indestructible, Golden Frieza indestructible. We know that's not the case because,
No spoilers, bud.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I definitely like how lore friendly they're going with this game, because after coming from Pansy, where they just didn't follow lore at all, and Krillin was the best deck for 3 sets.
3 sets, man, like more than that.
Okay, it was like 4.5 sets, but in the 4th set
Fucking
he started to
destructive
fall
disc.
off. But no, a lot more stuff makes sense in this game with what I've seen in the show. I'm just now in the Tournament of Power, so I'm not super caught up. I have, no pun intended, ignore that. I didn't mean to do that. I have like 30 episodes left to catch up.
It's fine. People have mentioned Tournament of Power, but not much. I guess we're grabbing some popcorn tonight and watching it.
Yeah.
Which Boo is that? Awakening Evil.
Which one?
Awakening Evil
It's
Majin Buu.
the one with the Gohan. It's Buhan.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let me see. What do you...
It's just, it says search for one Awakening Evil. Is that the actual Buhan?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Buhan.
I don't remember being called Awakening Evil.
I'm like quite sure.
I think it's the fat one.
I thought Awakening Evil...
No, I think you're right.
I'm 100% sure.
No, I think it's the one that...
No, it's not. It's the
the
It's
one that
funny
goes
how-
into
the
Buhan.
one that goes into Buhan. Yeah.
Community me James me community. He
No.
will always say he's 100% right and be like, whoa.
'cause anything less than
Confirmed.
100 is just incorrect.
It's fine. We call things around here confirmed.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, confirmed. You heard it here.
No,
Awakening.
no,
Evil-
confirmed.
Confirmed. Okay,
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah, Fern likes
Confirmed on podcast. You heard it here. Awakening Evil is for sure Buhan.
No, it's not. Another inside joke, guys. Fern likes to say a lot of things, and then it's not true. So we say confirmed. If we ever get jerseys on the back of his, we'll say confirmed. Yes. And speaking of jerseys, shout out to the Kitchen Table Metal crew and their jerseys. They look pretty cool. I guess I heard that you can't wear them at ARG, right? I guess that's what I heard. Someone told me about that. I guess.
I would like to know why.
Yeah, that seems wildly inaccurate.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
When we went to Pokemon ARGs, we wore jerseys all the time. Ultimate Guard, CCG Castle, the PPG crew, like everyone.
I don't know. I mean, that's what someone messaged me that, and I was just too busy. And I chuckled, and I said I was going to look at it. I told the person tagged me in the post, and they never did. So I don't know what happened with that post. But again, hats off to that group. Jersey looks pretty nice, I must say. I wouldn't pick that green though, but that's not my that's not my choice. That's not my team.
Yeah, why they did it? You know, the little nod to sell, but yeah, it's a little too bobsleddy for me.
Yeah.
So Tony showed me a card here. What do you want to talk about this card?
I like that card a lot. I like bad cards.
Which one?
Wait, this is a common. So he's talking about Indomitable Spirit Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku. It's a 6-drop, 3 mandatory green. It's a 25k, and EX Evolve, Double Strike, has Barrier.
EX Evolve is specific because it has a requirement. Just any 5 cost or higher green Goku. No mana cost. You just slam him over a 5 cost Goku.
At the end of turn, switches card to active mode.
And he has Barrier.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're just hanging out, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, what up, guys?
So, speaking of Barrier, let's talk about this trait real fast. So, last set we saw Indestructible. Set 2 we saw Indestructible. Set 3 we see Barrier. How do you guys feel about these added, I guess, skills?
I think Barrier is cool. My question is, because I've seen them keep asking about it, and I haven't really looked into it. Specifically, like Broly.
No.
If you pick him, he dies. Right? Or no?
Anything with Barrier does not die off of Broly. There's 3
That's
cards.
retarded.
There's 3 cards. Someone posted...
Barrier is barrier. Barrier is pseudo hexproof, is it not?
No.
No.
Because, like, if I make you sacrifice a guy, you can pick your guy with Barrier and nothing happens.
God, where is it? Someone posted this.
Yeah.
So it's
Super
hexproof
dumb.
on crack.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
dumb.
That's not okay.
Someone posted, and I'm sure I can find it somewhere. I'm pretty sure I saved the photo, or maybe not, of what works and what doesn't.
I saw the picture, but like it doesn't make sense to me. That seems too good. Because that means like if you play a Barrier guy, Broly just can't do anything to you anymore.
Yeah, a thing I'll say about this game is when they introduce a new mechanic, I think they're putting it on too many cards. There are many cards in the next set that have Barrier on them. And while I get that it's a new mechanic and you're excited about it, I don't think everything should have barrier.
So, I agree with you on this part, right? Yes, you are correct, and I liked it how Indestructible was only really towards Samasu and stuff like that. Who else has barrier?
A lot of cards, dude.
Like who?
There's the Vegeta, or the King Vegeta, that gives all your apes barrier, all of them, including himself.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dudes.
I feel like it needs to be... Because they're taking the color theme, which has been a thing in card games forever, but usually one color is good at one thing, and then to make up for that weakness, you splash another color. But in this, every color has a card with barrier, it seems.
So here, first let's talk about the stuff that's parented by barrier, because they list choose in the card skill. That's the example. It looks like the Bardock, the 7-drop Super Saiyan Bardock. It stops Kale. It stops Beerus. When you play the 4-drop Beerus and blow something up. It stops Max Saiyan. It stops Brawly Leader. And it stops Champa.
Wait.
So it stops all choose effects.
Yeah, all choose effects.
Yeah,
Stuff
so
that,
it is hexproof.
So stuff that does not choose does not stop it, like the Ultra Instinct, the 5-drop.
Okay, but the
so
important
it's
thing
literally
is
hexproof.
this. I'm making you choose a guy with Broly, and you're just going to pick your barrier guy.
It's Shroud at that point.
That's like super fucking dumb. I'm making you choose,
Yeah.
and then you get to just choose a guy with barrier? That's retarded.
How does barrier read?
Can't be some shit your opponent's effect. I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
find one.
So it's opponent's effects.
Yeah, but it doesn't. So, but barrier does not get around. Or I'm sorry, the Ultra Instincts Goku kills stuff with barrier. Can still kill stuff with barrier. The Super Saiyan 3 Bardock Power Unleash can, and this red card that almost no one plays, Terror Assault Frost, the 4-drop.
That's not a real card.
That card like wrecked Bobbity in Sealed. Because Bobbity, when he flips, he's still under 10k.
And see, that's my issue. Like, are any leaders right now under 10k? I don't think so, right?
Just Bobbity.
No. There's another one.
Under 10k?
No, from set 3. Well, Khalid. Khalid's actually in the store too, so let me give a shout out to Khalid. Go ahead, Khalid, because you're filling out Mario right now, and then you're turning TV.
Chilled.
Yeah, Chilled. I know about Chilled, but who else is in set 3 that's under 10k? I can't think of anybody.
Chill doesn't flip to 15?
No.
What a little bitch.
No, that's why he generates tokens, and then
So this guy that we were talking about earlier, Android 13, or 14 actually, Android 14. If I play him, you have to choose one of your guys. So you just pick your barrier guy and negate my dude.
Hold on, let me see. Play this card, your opponent chooses one of their battle cards and KOs it. If this skill is used to KO a battle card, whoever ruled that is incorrect. That's not the way it works in any other card game, and that specifically says your opponent chooses.
We've been down this road before when we said it doesn't work in any other card game, and
Well,
then Bandai
who
has
ruled
ruled it.
Bandai specifically?
No.
ruled that?
This is what somebody posted right now. So we're just going to verify this. This is what someone's saying, and this is what people are agreeing to. So we need to, as a judge, I'm not going to go to level 2 and do all
Yeah.
that crap. If you're going to level 2, congratulations. Good on you. I'm not judging anymore any big events. But I need to go back and reread and see what's going on and see what mechanics or what timing this falls under.
This
So
is
the
super
only-
dumb because
the
it makes
only
the whole
thing that
sub-team
concerns
unplayable.
me, honestly, is Broly. The rest of them make sense, 100%. Makes sense that would not work because your opponent is choosing. The only difference here is that card says that you choose. Actually, no, I guess that does make sense because you're choosing.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm
Yeah.
saying it's dumb.
Yes,
it
no,
destroys
it
the
is
whole
kinda dumb.
sub-theme they printed for the Androids. It makes your opponent sacrifice guys.
Right.
So it's like, cool, I have one guy with barrier. Half your cards lose their effect.
Yeah.
Deck's unplayable.
Yeah, you can literally hard counter the androids
But
with one barrier card.
does that guy have barrier?
Who?
The Android 14?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Why does that matter?
Because then you can still kill him or do stuff. So pretty much what I'm trying to get at is just like those Bobbity cards.
No. What does that matter? He's entering play to kill a guy. What does the barrier matter on him? He's just trying to kill a guy. He's like Gohan.
Yeah, he just pops a dude when he comes in.
Oh, okay. I thought he granted other people barrier. But,
No.
okay, my mistake. I don't know. We need to find out. Maybe they'll update this. I need to go back and reread some of these cards and fully understand Barrier. We went over the same thing, or we were in the same situation when Indestructible came out, and we had to reread it and actually further understand.
Well, in Magic, this effect is essentially
Sacrifice.
It's hex.
We get that, but we can't
Yes.
compare it to Magic because
No,
the rules
I'm
don't
well
carry
aware.
over.
They're different, but it works the same based on what they're showing on the prevented by and the not prevented by there, which is anything that doesn't specifically say choose or target works, and anything that does say choose does not work. So it seems like the keyword choose a battle card, choose here is what makes it work.
Even if
not
your
work.
opponent chooses.
Right.
So it goes up to that ruling, which I don't agree with about the up to and the actual cost from the tokens. So yeah, it does that.
There's 2 more Zamasus that have Indestructible to set, since we talked about Indestructible.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get at is that they're sticking with only those 2 guys having Indestructible.
Boo could probably have Indestructible.
I haven't seen a Boo with Indestructible.
I'm saying,
No,
like,
he could
thematically.
have. Makes sense.
Could, but he also took a Spirit Bomb to the face
And got resurrected.
That was a healthy spirit bomb.
as ooh. By the way, this is not a spoil. If you haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, like it's been a while.
Yeah, you're X amount of years past. You can spoil whatever you want.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm looking at cards anymore. It looks like they just crashed. I can't go into the card list anymore.
Oh no! So guys, one of the things that we've been getting asked about deck profiles. Deck profiles are being filmed this week with the Team Bearded crew. One by one, you will see all the deck profiles come out on the Bearded Collectibles YouTube channel. Pay attention to that. We're going to post that once it becomes live and I edit and all this other film stuff that I literally have no time for. But as soon as it comes out, fantastic. Again, congratulations to Antonio and to just the Team Bearded, man. We went out to North Carolina and we represented. It's just crazy what they did this weekend. It sucks that in I want to say top 16, Antonio had to plow through. Literally, almost everyone was Team Bearded all the way up to the top 4. But team kills suck. But at the end of the day, you got to think about the team as a whole. We're all happy that it occurred. Not the team kills, but that we won. We brought the trophy back home. Bearded Collectibles has 2 trophies. That means Florida has 6. The other 49 states, are you guys trying? I'm kidding.
Try a little harder, 49
I'm kidding.
states. Where are you at, Alaska?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but we will be in force in San Jose, eating some In-N-Out and wrecking face.
Yeah.
Not in that same order, but it's going to happen.
Why not both? Same time.
Yeah.
Jeez. So, ARG North Carolina, like I said, happened this weekend. 308? 309 players, whatever, were entered. And there was like another 300 watching on TV. Whenever Bandai decides to not have caps on events, or let me rephrase that, and I will stand by this 100%. They need to stop saying participation stuff. I understand that ARG was given a limited amount of product, and they divvied it up between the 6-7 regionals. They just need to print these to oblivion and make it happen so that everyone gets something when they come in. I'm not a big fan of participation trophies, but promos are promos, I guess, is what it is. And we just, I just want to see the game grow.
Yeah, I don't like regional caps. It's super annoying.
Yeah, tell me how that feels for you in Star Wars Destiny.
Yeah, well, it's X-Wing, but
sure, Star Wars.
I was practicing for a regional for 3 months and finally got my finances in order and requested off for work. And X-Wing, the regional for Florida, has been at cap for 2 months with an 80-person waiting list. So we are selling out of X-Wing and committing to Dragon Ball Super now.
100%. It seems like a good choice.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Tony, do you have any other cards you want to talk about today?
I'm still looking. I really want to play Great Apes. Like King Vegeta just seems like the
Great Ape
bust.
Seems sick.
So one thing I'm excited about doing is actually opening the cases that we're going to open and seeing the pull rates of the foils.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already have people wanting. So, by the way, guys, one of the things that I've done, over the weekend is that someone was asking about, hey, Beard, are you going to sell play sets of things? So what I did in Star Wars Destiny, I had 3 different tiers, right? I had a mustache, a goatee, and a full beard, right? And I decided to bring those same things over to Dragon Ball, where the mustache includes the common and uncommon playsets on one of each leader. Goatee includes the rares and everything the goatee includes, and then the full beard includes a playset of all the SRs and everything else I listed. Some people will complain about the price. I did it at a request, and what I put the price as is just to beat eBay prices. So again, guys, if you guys are ever going to buy product for this game, support your LGS, otherwise support the beard. If you don't want to support the beard, just support someone in the community. That's like, keep the money in the community. We don't send it off to some car store that doesn't even care about Dragon Ball. They're trying to just cash in, like scumbag LGSs who crack set 3 Charming kits and sell them or stuff like that. Like, we will find you, we will mess up your day, and you won't get tournament packs ever again. So if there's any LGSs who want to, take my bluff on that, go ahead and open some up, sell some, and I'm sure we're going to find out, and stuff is going to be posted up the chain. So yes, so that's that. I know, Tony, that we talked about promos at the beginning. Have you seen the new promos? Because there's a lot of people that are just not excited about these new promos.
I haven't looked at them. Are they spoiled yet?
Yeah, because someone cracked it open.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah, that's a
The
thing.
Broly was nuts.
Sure.
Again.
Sure.
So Great Apes is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot of tutors in that, I'm noticing.
No, Planet Vegeta. So they have Barrier from King Vegeta, and then they untap end of your turn from Planet Vegeta.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yep.
So you can't even attack them.
Yeah.
They're just
that's
like, what up,
sick.
bro?
Well, I mean,
I'm just going to play like the shitty red Goku leader from set 2, so I can also have infinite Zenzu beans.
To be fair, do you really want to attack a Great Ape?
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to play the new Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so I just start my game on turn 3, or turn 2.
Yeah. Or you could just play Mecha Frieza and start your game on turn 4.
You start on turn 1. Sure. As you were.
And just be on turn 4.
Right, but with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I don't have to play objections at all, and I'm just like immediately on 2 energy. Turn 1.
That's pretty good. More consistent. You don't have to worry about.
But I actually kind of like Kid
getting
Goku
insane
Leader
draws.
too. Kid Goku Leader has like a freeze effect, where it's just like dull and freeze that guy. You have to freeze one of your own guys.
Mhm.
Also, what is this dude's name? Borges?
Yeah, everyone's favorite character, Borges.
Yeah, right? That's the best dude.
Yeah.
When he enters play, you just rest and they don't untap next turn.
Let me see this one. Which one is this one?
It's a 2-cost 5K, which is like sounds bad.
Oh, I was like, you showed me, and I'm like, this is Nappa. Oh, Borges. Oh, this guy.
Yo, Nappa's got hair in the set.
Yeah.
Well, he did have hair in the anime.
In the flashbacks.
Yeah, well,
which
yeah.
is weird. I guess at one point he shaved his head because Saiyan's hair stuff.
Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's going to be nuts.
Yeah, I think I'm going to play Great
Do we
Apes.
have a flashback Jiren?
Oh, we need
Baby
to.
Jiren?
Little big head baby Jiren?
Spoils.
But yeah, so Planet Vegeta says like, when you play it, you tutor for a 4 or less Saiyan. A Saiyan doesn't have to be a Great Ape,
Right.
and the field effect it untaps all your Great Apes in a turn. But then just march with the Great Apes, lets you slam 2 4 costs for 4 mana from your hand.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of good decks, guys, that
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to be playable.
it's going to be interesting. I just can't wait to see that and go that route. I think I'm going to have to stop Tony talking about cards here because some of the things he might spoil on accidentally, and I have to just play along with it. So,
What do you mean accidentally? This is right off the site.
No, I get that, but some of the stuff we're working on in the lab. So,
Oh man, everybody's working on Great Apes.
Yeah.
no, it's
The deck's either
definitely.
going to be really good or really bad.
My mom's
Everyone's
never
trying.
heard of this game, and she's brewing Great Apes.
I mean, it's
Like,
true, dude.
Speaking of moms, shout out to again the ARG winner Antonio, who told his mom about the Dragon Ball Super group, and she joined, and I'm an admin on there, and it's just funny when
I'm so proud of you, Billy.
It's so funny that like I was like, who is this? And then I start clicking through their pictures, and I'm like, wait, is that
fucking creeper?
Is that Antonio? Well, I can't just let anyone into the group. We have to, find out what's going on because she also said that she's looking for players to play test in her area.
Oh,
so I was like, okay,
just hot single moms looking for
hot Dragon Ball
players
players.
in their area.
She's a Super Saiyan in her life.
Yeah.
His name is Fu.
Oh.
Antonio, I know you don't listen to the podcast, but I think I'm gonna tell you to listen to this one. So this is me foreshadowing that. Also, guys, one of the things since I'm an admin, I'm only an admin on the Dragon Ball Super main page, not on the Majin Buu Kanji shop, because that's obviously a conflict of interest, as someone doesn't know. But one of the rules we work in some rules here and there. Keep in mind that admins are admins for a reason. If you have an issue with an admin, talk to another admin. If you're going to talk shit about an admin, how do I say this in the most politically correct way? Oh, how about I don't? Talk shit to this person directly. Don't like just come out. Like there's nothing. You don't have to be shady about stuff. If you have an issue with somebody, talk to them. Resource it out. I feel like we have one of the best communities out there. If you've never done business with somebody, if you never met that person in real life, don't talk shit about somebody. That's all I gotta say, guys. I feel like that's, everyone wants to be a keyboard warrior. Everyone wants to tell everyone, you're a dumbass. No, even though James might sometimes be that guy.
Whoa, hey, I'm always that guy.
The dumbass, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We still want to grow this community. We still want to. Like, again, guys, how this Dragon Ball game is exploding is ridiculous. Let me just tell you this, right? I don't give out numbers to anybody, not even to my wife, about Dragon Ball, what I order. She saw the order total, and she was like, what? It is ridiculous. So I would just say this. It is double my size from set 2, what I'm getting for set 3.
Gross.
Double.
Yeah, that's insane.
It is absurd. Like, I still can't believe what's going to happen next week. And it sucks that you're going to be on a cruise drinking Mai Tais and fucking Bloody Marys and all that shit.
Is that keto? Can you
No,
do
I'm
that?
not drinking that.
I didn't think so.
I'll be eating lots of bacon, though.
Yeah.
All the bacon.
All the bacon.
But, like, I'm sorry. I don't know if you understood. I want all the bacon. Like,
yeah, like Ron Swanson.
What you heard was, bring me some bacon. What I said was all of your bacon.
So while Tony's eating all the bacon on a cruise ship.
I eat some eggs.
Okay.
Maybe like one egg.
Yeah.
If I feel like it.
It's
Yeah.
a side dish. The
What I'm going to
bacon
do is I'm going to get some fried eggs. I'm just going to pour the yolk on my bacon.
Yeah.
Sure.
And eat the bacon covered in egg yolk.
Yeah. I like that.
So while Tony's doing that and enjoying life, I'm going to be here.
Not enjoying life.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the part. This is a crazy time. It's gonna be crazy. Like, holy shit! Like, double. Tony, you saw the. Now, granted, the other store was obviously a fourth this size that we're in the new store. But you know how much product I got. Double that size. It is ridiculous. It's funny because for Dragon Ball, every set, I keep saying this is the biggest release we've ever done, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Holy fuck balls!
Yeah. It's sick.
You should go start doing that with more games.
You're not wrong. I mean, maybe Final Fantasy will do that.
Maybe.
Maybe if you pre-ordered it at all, you would have sold some.
I did pre-order it. I have it listed. No one's ordered.
The problem is that you let this dude win. Your BFF.
Well, luckily my BFF doesn't play Final Fantasy. But we won't talk about that. Yeah. Neither here nor there, guys. James, since you're the newcomer, we always do final words. Do you have any final words for the podcast?
Nerf Mecha Frieza and make promos alt arts. Just slightly more expensive alt arts with different foiling.
Well, every time I suggest or every time I submit tournament reports, I tell them to do a master series, kind of like how Magic does, like, their, masters, like,
Right.
and tell them to reprint, like, Senzu being all these clutch cards, staples and foil from set 1 and set 2, and include a promo in the pack.
You know what would sell? If they did, how they did the heroes and villains?
Yeah.
Just do the same exact box, Same exact setup with just the set 1 and 2 promos. Instead of heroes and villains, it's set 1 and set 2 promos, little deck boxes, 1 foil, 1 not foil.
Oh yeah.
That'll get people will buy that.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of heroes and villains, it's funny how I heard that it was only a 1-print run, yet now the EU is getting some, and now Latin America is getting some.
Yeah, it really hurts me too because I need those trunks.
Yeah. The rumors I've been hearing, like hopefully they're false or some of them are true. It's just like they need to do something. You can't tell people to go to Target.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No, that you're starting to sound like Watty there for a second.
Honestly, the thing that's less okay is that they put a fusion dance in the heroes box and no one's playing Go Tanks.
Well, we've talked about that.
I need more Go Tanks in my life.
Yeah.
The trunks or was it Go 10? One of them are really strong.
It's the trunks because I believe that one's the one you reveal Goten in your hand to blow something up.
Mm-hmm.
Every single fucking turn. Just
that's
hey, I'm just gonna leave this card right here, just face up. Just know that every time I'm gonna blow something up, okay?
Yeah. Until you play a KO, you're not having a board.
You play it with
What's 3
Galactic
drop or less?
Emperor, Frieza.
Gross.
So you attack and then you untap.
Yeah.
And then when they try to target him, you're like bloodlust. Fuck you.
Sick.
Anything else?
Nope. That's my final thoughts.
Tony,
Go
what
Tanks.
what you got?
I'm gonna build great apes. Doing it.
I mean, yeah, I'll also do that.
Did they show a super rare for great apes yet?
Not that I saw.
I just went through everything. I might have not noticed it was a super rare.
I don't recall, man. They still haven't shown the secret rare yet, which you all know is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I wish it was Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Maybe it's Super Saiyan 4 Nappa.
Oh God,
Beard Nappa.
Stop it! I can only get Soy Rat.
Yeah.
I like Nappa.
Anything else, Tony?
Bardock's super rare. He's kind of butts.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I'm good.
Okay. As always, guys, like I always say, support your LGS, although support the beard. We almost made it through an entire podcast without Tony something making one noise, and he has failed that yet again. But even here nor there, he's looking at me with evil eyes. It's fine. Hey, you should take out the trash.
Currently no super rares for apes, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I think in set 4, we might see some more.
Oh,
possible
that's
stuff.
good though. Cause
Well,
they
there's
look
more
good
cards
and
we
we
haven't
don't
seen
even have
yet.
super rares.
Yeah. What else? I really hope that Mecha goes to only once per turn.
Or something. Something's got to
Something.
change.
Something.
And
I think fixing it, no blue cards, would make that card
Yeah, yellow cards only is fine or once per turn.
And as somebody who doesn't play yellow often, I'm be 100% okay with if they open it up, Bloodlust to just any yellow leader.
Yeah.
It should just
Yeah.
it shouldn't be tied to Frieza. My 2 cents.
I don't care about that. That card's kind of dumb.
Well, I'm trying to care about it because I would love to put that shit in a fucking Great Ape deck.
You right. Why not just play Mecha Frieza Great Apes? Fuck it. That
Yeah.
card's broken. Why not?
Yeah.
I guess you're not wrong.
Isn't you can use your power to play Planet Apes.
Yeah.
It is an extra card.
Mhm.
Even though it's a field, it's still an extra card.
Then you just play the same fucking blue cards that are bullshit anyway. Objection, Manaka,
So stupid.
same deck, and then whatever.
Stop. No, this is too good. No one listen. Ignore the last few minutes of the stream. It's not okay.
Well, I can always edit that out.
Yeah.
Want to play giant dudes that untap and have barrier? Like fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
How do you even beat that?
Apparently you can't even
Tune
board
in
one
next week.
because barrier.
Yeah.
Like straight
Tune
fucking
in next
says
week
no.
when we tell you how to beat that.
How don't what, Khalid?
You drop your power to 0.
But you can't target them.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't target them.
Use the board defense.
It's fine.
Apparently it doesn't
There's
work.
only the one boo.
Never mind. Khalid's over here trying to chime in while he's
This is Final Fantasy,
sucking.
Khalid.
Yeah, he's sucking at Mario because he turned the TV the other way, so we don't see how many lives you got right now. Because last week you were at 19.
25.
He hits that combination so he doesn't lose extra lives.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He just starts select when he's about
Starts
to die.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. No worries. Neither here nor there. Guys, again, I still have stuff available for pre-order on beardofcosmos.com. As crazy as that might sound, go in order. Support the beard. I like steak.
Yeah.
So we just don't even play Bardock Ape. Sorry, go ahead. I'm done.
No, we're done. We're done for tonight. Guys, again, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, like and subscribe. We have a Facebook page, BC Gaming Podcast. thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.
Later.
Peace.